Wegovy and Manjuro. So in this video, I want to just highlight some things that you may want to be aware of if you're considering taking some of these drugs. My name is Akil Sherman, and I help busy professionals between the ages of 35 and 55 drop stubborn body fat and develop a healthy and sustainable lifestyle, all within my 6-month online program. You can visit akilsherman.com for more info. The purpose of these videos are to give you actionable information that you can use today. So let's get into it. The rage, all the rage, are these new pills that are on the market that are helping folks lose fat. And now listen, I'm not talking to my type 2 diabetics out there who just really need medical assistance in controlling their insulin. This is more, this video is more about addressing the people who want to pop a pill and take that shortcut, and what you want to know, first of all, is how these drugs work. Essentially, they basically trick your endocrine system. They cause your brain to think. We have two hormones that the brain releases called leptin and ghrelin that are responsible for helping us feel satisfied when it comes to eating, that basically tell us that we're full and we can just stop eating. Okay, so these drugs create that effect in the body artificially, as well as helping to slow down the digestion of the food, so you stay full and the hormones react, and so now we're eating less, and so over time you lose weight. But here's the deal. There is a lot of information out there, and you don't have to take my word for it. I mean, we all have access. Well, many of us have access to Google these days, and there are a lot of anecdotes about people just losing a lot of weight, but they're also losing muscle, and you don't want to lose muscle along with fat. And so that is going to cause you to look a certain way, and more than likely you won't like how you look, because the thing about taking these pills, again, this is not about the diabetics out there. This is about the people who, are looking for that shortcut. The problem is with these pills, they don't address the root cause of your issue. And a lot of times, well, first of all, there are many reasons why people are struggling with body weight. Let me say that. I don't want to act like everybody's issue is the same, because that would be very untrue. But for the folks out there who, have difficulty with nutrition or don't want to exercise, what you need to understand is taking a pill is not going to replace that. Taking a pill is not going to get at the root cause of you needing to eat more vegetables, eat more fruit, eat lean protein, eat gluten-free grains, and drink your water. Taking a pill is not going to give you the muscle you need in order to stay healthy through, for the rest of your life. So the other thing is you have to continue to take these pills at, for the duration, because we have to remember, guys, these are prescription medicines, and the way these companies make their money is by people taking these prescriptions on a regular basis. So, if you stop taking it, you're going to gain the weight back, primarily because you didn't change and address the root cause of why you have the weight anyway. And for a lot of people, it boils down to, what are you eating and what kind of activity, physical activity, are you engaged in? And so if we don't address those two areas, popping a pill is basically putting a band-aid on a situation that needs surgery. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a more complex issue that is at hand. And so it's really more beneficial for the long term that we address that instead. But I understand we are in a society, we're in a microwave society. We want instant gratification. We want to hit the button and get the result. But we're not thinking about the long-term consequences of that. And I get it, because a lot of people out there have been frustrated for a very long time, and they just want to see the change. But putting in the necessary work will give you the outcome you're looking for, and you'll feel better in your body. And that's one thing that we're not talking enough about. See, what we want to think about is, as we age, as the human body ages, we lose bone density and muscle mass, and we lose our heart loses the pumping capacity and the strength. And so the way to offset the first with the bone density and muscle mass is through weight resistance activities, because the bones and the muscles respond when they have to resist against an external load, aka weights. And then in terms of the heart and our blood flow, you guessed it, cardiovascular exercise. By doing cardio, that helps strengthen the heart and improve and maintain our blood flow. So by popping a pill, that doesn't address the weight training or the cardio. It just addresses the overall look of the body. And so I know there are people out there that are, thinking to themselves, well, I'll just start taking the pill and I'll do the other stuff, later. Well, again, you're going to lose muscle mass in the process. So you run the risk of having excess skin while you're trying to go down that path. And my point is that, if like I said, if it comes back down to nutrition and exercise, there are some simple ways to go about that. Now, what is a lot of people's reality is that they tried so many things that did not work because they were listening to the fitness industry that I am a part of, unfortunately, in that, it was a lot of misleading information. It was things that they were told that did not work for them. And so I empathize with that, because I too struggle with my own body fat. And it wasn't until I made, some discoveries that turned it all around for me, and that then I share those tactics and techniques with my online clients, and that's how I get them success. So, I understand the frustration, but I just want to reestablish the premise that taking a pill is not a substitution for doing weight training exercises and doing cardiovascular exercises and eating a wide variety of vegetables, fruit, lean sources of protein, and consuming gluten-free grains. Those are the things that will allow you to feel good in your body as you age, okay? So I hope that makes sense, and I would love to get your feedback and hear your thoughts about what I talked about in this video. So please comment below, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care.